Mambo VP, welcome to yet another amazing episode of Sports Central. It's the show that guarantees you your weekly fix in sports action.
And you know what it means. Thursday nights definitely are sports nights. So hey, do this. Sit back, relax. I hope you have the whole family there, you know, from your cats, your dogs, everything. And everyone else who definitely enjoys some sporting action. We're your hosts, Mike Mondo.
And you know that I'm Wanjira Longhour. So what happened this week on Sports Central? Well, we head on over to Western Kenya, Sema Safari, so we could go ahead and get in on an epic round when it came to the Kenya Cup rugby fixtures.
And then we also get to kick it with the sensational Fatuma Zarika and find out what it takes to be the first Kenyan to win a WBC title.
Pero ya tú sabes that it gets better and better. We also got to go ahead and kick it with guys from horse racing so that you could find out what these regal yet mysterious creatures go through in order to endure a training and then win. There's a lot coming up here on Sports Central, but let's take a look at what's happening first. Well, this proved to be rather interesting. Sports Central head on over to Western Kenya so that they could jump in on the Double Kenya Cup clash with SportPesaQuins going up against a side of the Cabra Sugar that actually proved to be a thorn in their own side last season.
Also, across town, homeboys were all set for a face-off with Western Bulls in the bull ring, all fighting for that home semi-final spot in the playoffs. Here's how it all went down.
We've not traveled to Kakamega to lose.
First risk of us to just stick to a structure.
You have to counter with urgency, my guy. So to change the system, kabisa. No, didn't get anything.
150% prepared.
There's nothing here. There's nothing. Play systems, you have these guys. Sir.
Tuko! 3-2! Luis!
There was lots at stake as SportPesaQuins and homeboys headed to Kakamega for the second last round of the Kenya Cup matches, with the playoffs looming even closer.
So everyone has to put in their best. We were working on scrummaging and we're done because we're going to destroy Cabral.
It's just a blowout to shake off the fatigue from traveling.
Tuko!
Having suffered two crucial defeats at the hands of Cabra Sugar RFC, it was a big call for the SportPesaQuins, who looked for nothing short of redemption. Despite starting on a low, the visitors were able to come back and collect valuable points, leaving Cabra Sugar with a sour taste.
Nice one, Umwa. Goodness.
Central. Welcome to Bull's Ring, home of rugby. Boo, Chulusi. Homeboys Duko! Duko! Homeboys Duko! Duko! Homeboys! Echose walio! Hulio! Echose walio! Hulio! Nana, Dimenit, Saru! Echulusi! Mundubi!
The Homeboys had an uphill task of their own as Echulusi showed up ready to give their fans a spectacular show as they kicked off at a blistering pace, going 2 tries early on in the match, forcing the DJs to plow out a comeback, playing out to a 36-26 in favor of the visitors.
Everything was okay. The set pieces were okay. We really brought the game to them, but we didn't convert the points.
We have never won any game here, and this is our first, and we're glad to take it. It really means a lot for us, chasing our playoff.
And it's good that we're getting that team cohesion, that team togetherness, that team spirit in these final legs of the league.
Since we started our season, our mall have destroyed so many teams, and that's one of our forces. We knew today, once they'll give us those penalties because we are quick off the ball, because we are faster than them, we just go to the corner and we just plan it. It has worked well today.
The experience carried their day.
Yeah. This was a revenge mission to us to some extent because of last year our 2 losses here.
And we felt it was time we redeemed ourselves against Cabras. It was a better way to do it was with them being at home. So we're really passionate about this and we're excited for a very long time.
And our first team and second team actually winning both their games is a very big plus for us moving forward towards the playoffs.
We would like to win the Kenya Cup to reward SportPesa, who are our sponsors, for what they've given us and what they've made us do.
Hello people, this is your coach here, Kenya Harlequins number 9.
Hello guys, this is Dito Nadongo.
You're watching Sports Central. Keep it locked, usishike your remote. Wewe, usishike your remote.
Well, Wanji, how about that? Both visitors coming out of Kakamega with points.
Only 1 round left until the playoffs, Mike. I'm hype. You know what? You need to let us know who you think is going to win the Kenya Cup 2017 season. You know how to get at us by now, so please do.
Well, Sports Central has to take a bit of a break, but when we come back, we get to hang out with the sensational Fatuma Zarika and, of course, a few lessons in racehorse training. Don't move a muscle. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Sports Central. Indeed, you're sitting in the finest place in all the land, so you can get that weekly fix of sports action.
Fatuma Zarika is arguably one of the leading boxers in the country. She's been in several fights, won numerous accolades, the most notable of which being that she is the first Kenyan to win the WBC world title.
Yeah, she really is phenomenal, Mike, isn't she?
Yep, she is.
I mean, that knockout in the making of a champion series.
Super, loved it, absolutely.
I mean, I'm telling you, man, woman, or child, that's not somebody I'm trying to mess with. We got to speak with Zarika herself, who let us know about her experiences in boxing and why she got into it in the first place, why it means so much to her. Go ahead and take a look.
Kwa majina naitwa Fatuma Zarika. Mimi ni WBC Super Bantamweight kutoka Kenya.
The mother of 2 was introduced into the world of boxing by former Kenyan boxer Conjestina Achieng in 1999, and she has been making progress since she became professional in the following year.
Kitu ambapo ilinifanya niingie kwa boxing ni vile nilikuwa najaribu kuwatch fight sana, sababu nilikuwa napenda vitu kama hizo fighting, boxing, unaona vitu kama hizo. So nikaangalia Leila Ali wakati ambapo walikuwa wanacheza hiyo wakati, nikaona ya kwamba naweza jaribu pia mimi. Okay, siku ya kwanza ambapo nilipanda juu ya ring, ni ukweli lazima ukuwe na uoga, sababu hiyo ni kitu ambapo hujazoea na ilikuwa ni mara yangu ya kwanza. So ni lazima ukuwe muoga ya kwamba hii ndio mara ya kwanza unafanya kitu kama hiyo. Niliingiza uoga na baadaye first round, second round nikazoea na Nikaona fight iko poa. Lakini angalau hata sikushinda, siku give up. Okay, kitu ambacho ilifanya nikatoka football ni vile sikuwa niliona tu sijazoea na hiyo mambo na kukimbizana. Mpira moja mnakimbizana watu wote, so nikaona afadhali kupigana mangumi kuliko juu hapo ni wewe na huyo opponent wako. So nikaona afadhali niingie kwa boxing.
31-year-old Zarika Fatuma made history in 2016 by becoming the first Kenyan to win the Super Bantamweight title at the prestigious World Boxing Commission WBC World Title.
Title zangu ambapo nimeweza kupigana, yenye ambapo naweza sema ilikuwa the best ni WBC, ambapo imekuwa the best kwangu, na ni kitu yenye ambapo nimeona ya kwamba ni kitu nzuri kwangu ambapo inaweza nipeleka far juu. Hiyo ni title ya kila mtu mwenye ambapo analilia kushika kitu kama hiyo, na si rahisi pia kuipata, ni vingumu sana kupata kitu kama hiyo, but sasa hiyo ndiyo imekuwa the best kwangu kwa fight zote tangu nianze boxing. Wakati ambapo niliwin, by the way, nilisikia furaha sana, furaha nyingine kubwa sana, mpaka nikasema haya, kumbe Mungu bado uko na matumaini na mimi ya kwamba unataka bado nikae miaka zingine kwa boxing. Game yangu ya kwanza vile nilikuja kutoka US vile nimecheza, by the way sikuwa natarajia kitu kama hiyo ambapo ita happen ati watalipa watu vizuri hivyo, lakini vizuri ni vile tulikuwa tuna deal na mtu wa majuu. So ni huyo jamaa, kusema ukweli namuombea miaka mob sana, at least aendelee kutusaidia sisi kama boxer wa Kenya, sababu ya kwamba yenyewe ana change boxing, na boxing ikiendelea hivyo itakuwa nzuri sana.
Her brother Musa Mohammed is the captain of Gor Mahia Football Club and acknowledges that it has not been an easy journey for Zarika.
Yeah, Zarika, she's my sister, and we're both in sports. So she plays boxing and I play football. She always, it's like a motivation, the way she always work. She's a hard worker all the time. You see, even when she trains, she always puts that extra effort. So that's what I take from her to enable me to improve each and every day in my sporting life. I always watch Zarika playing. I never miss a match when she plays because I like boxing. I like the way she fights.
The winner on a knockout, Fatuma Zarika.
Ningependa kuomba sponsorship watokeze kwa wingi, sababu at least waweze kutupromote kama sisi wanasporti, ndio at least hata sisi talenti zetu ziweze kuinuka, sababu wakati ambapo watu wengine ambapo wenye wako na talent huku chini wakiona ya kwamba sisi kama maboxer ama mafootball ama mtu yoyote mwanasport yoyote akilia haizi tamani ya kwamba anataka kujoin hiyo kitu yoyote ama sport yoyote, lakini kitu ya kwanza ningependa kuomba wakijitokezea at least itakuwa ni poa, itakuwa tunafaidika kila mahali.
While in Kenya, away from her busy training schedule, Zarika loves to spend time with her family and also enjoys hanging out with her friends.
Free time napenda kuspend na familia yangu. Mimi niko na watoto wawili ambapo napenda kushinda nao saa zingine, saa zenye wako shuleni. So tunashinda kwa nyumba, tunawatch movie ama tunasikiza ngoma.
Inama kidogo, shika magoti.
Hey, Wanji, are you a fan of horse racing, first of all?
I'm a fan of horses for sure, so I've watched it all.
Yeah, but you must admit, really spectacular sport in my eyes.
Absolutely. I mean, those creatures are just so elegant, so beautiful,
Yeah.
so magnetic, and so full of electricity. It's really interesting to watch them.
Yes, it is.
And speaking of watching them, Sports Central actually got the pleasure to hang out with some of the trainers from the Almasi racing team so that we could find out what it means to mold these beautiful creatures.
Training horses for racing is challenging because there are no academies for racing, but Mutua was lucky to interact with some experienced trainers across the globe to get his rare skill.
Kwa majina naitwa Onesmus Mutua. Nilianza kama kulan, nikalani from 1993 up to 2000. Then 2000 nikaanza tena kucompete, show jumping and dressage. Then from there nikakuja sasa nikakuwa trainer hapa, nikaanza kutrain. Training ya farasi kwa sababu hakuna academy ya trainer. Unajua kuna academy ya jockeys kufundishwa kuride farasi na nini na nini, lakini hakuna academy ya kufundisha trainer in the world, katika duniani. So una learn from the best. So nimeweza kutembea inji kadhaa nikifundishwa, nikikaa nao ma trainer wale wakubwa kama South Africa, Decock, Sean Terry, Kevin Scott and Dennis Weld. Zimbabwe nimeenda kwa Gokantes, nimeenda kwa mama mwingine tunamuita Goko, which alikuwa champion trainer in Zimbabwe for 13 years.
So what are the main requirements of racehorse training?
Kitu ya kwanza lazima ukuwe na work riders. Work riders ndio wale watu wa muhimu sana katika hii industry ya farasi. Si jockey. Jockey ana ride farasi kwa tuseme even 50 seconds or 1 minute. So 99% ni trainer akuwa anajua hiyo farasi iko ready kukimbia hiyo race, kwa sababu jockey ni kukalia tu na kuidirect in 2 seconds or 1 minute. So most of the time you have to be very, lazima ukuwe na uhusiano mzuri na wafanyikazi wako.
There are 20 people behind us. Those 20 people make sure the horses are groomed, set up, well fed, and ready to run. All I do is that I'm told by my trainer, you're riding this, you're riding, for example, you're riding Hawker's Fury, you're riding their first song, and you're riding Hebrews. So I know I look at we have a blackboard. As we go back into the stable, you'll see, I see the horses that I'm riding, I get on the horses, and I do what I'm told. This is a racehorse. She's 4 years old. She's won a lot of sprint races, and we're preparing her to go onto track to train. Behind the scenes, there's a lot of activity. Horses, after they work on the gallops, they're taken to the boma, where they rest and chill the whole day. After that, they're brought in, and my trainer takes them out for a trot, make sure that they're not lame. Lameness is basically an injury to the leg. Maybe I rode in the morning, and by mistake, we tripped or I went into a hole, and the horse got sore in the day. So in the afternoon, he'll be lame. So the next day, I'm not going to ride the horse. The trainer is going to put the horse probably on ice and a painkiller. So Almasi is a group. We have a lot of teamwork.
How does a typical day look for a racehorse trainer?
Naamuka at 4, najiprepare, natoka 4:30, nafika hapa by 5. Nakuta assistant wangu amesha lisha farasi, hiyo ni breakfast asubuhi. So tunatak, hiyo ni round ya kwanza. So tunatoka nao tunafanya, sasa hiyo ni 5:20. So tunatoka tunafanya kazi. So ikitoka 4:45, hiyo ndio lot ile kubwa iko na farasi karibu 17. So tunamaliza hiyo, tunaenda ya 4. So ya 4 ni ile imetoka saa hizi venye mumeona. So hiyo inakuja tuseme before 8 naye tunamaliza hiyo, tunapea tena breakfast, lunch. So zikikula lunch zinapumzika mpaka saa 8. Saa 8 ni saa ya kutoa nje, walk and then grazing. Then from there tunakuja tunaenda around, tunaangalia kama kuna injuries fulani, tunaweka barafu. Kutoka hapo tunapea dinner and then watu wanaenda nyumbani.
If I'm riding a 2400 meter race, that's a 2.4 kilometer race. That's a long race. My trainer would probably tell me, Mark, sit behind. Let them set the pace for you. Sit behind up to maybe the 1400 meter mark, and then start coming in. Yeah. When I say start coming in, start overtaking and preparing for the last 400 meters. Because in a race, what matters is from 400 meters to the finish. The motive between me and my trainer is right. He believes I can win, he's believed in me, and I believe my horses can win. I train my horses, he trains me, and we win.
Well, unfortunately, we are at that point where we have to say kwaheri. But before we do so, don't forget, you don't have to wait till next week to catch up with Sports Central. You can go ahead and subscribe on our YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit those like and follow buttons on social media.
That's very right indeed. Well, a massive shout out to Benjamin Kita, who said that last week's American football segment actually reminded him of a big Sean jam. You know which one I'm talking about?
We can't say that.
I'm not going to say those words. I'm not going to say those words on air.
Well, still on the NFL though, we've got Kiprop. You're saying you'd love to know which team Wanjiro supports and why. So how about you fill us in?
All right, that's a good one. I'm actually Team Jets all the way. And because it's just like a tradition that's been in the family, my dad is so crazy about the Jets, and we haven't won in forever, but he truly believes that when we come back, it's going to be with a vengeance. So even though the Giants are technically the ones that usually win out more, J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets.
It's kind of like Liverpool fans.
Yeah.
I'll leave that.
Well, that seems to be all for this evening. It's time for us to conclude. But before we go anywhere, our internet find of the day is actually a very talented golfer. Until then, keep it Sports Central.